I'm going to be continuing from the last video, which is video number 8, I guess. The problem that we have right now is how to navigate from one website to the next without having to type in the URL at the top. I mean, at the inside the browser without having to type the URL like page 2, page 3. We can just have a cool menu. So I'm going to place a vertical navigation menu, and just like I did earlier on, remember when I aligned the content to the top in the middle section, I'm going to do the same thing for the navigation. So you want to select the cell, go to the style, don't forget, go to the style, go to the block and do the vertical align to be the top and click OK. So now go to the menu, the navigation area, and just choose the menu. Right, and as you can see, everything has been dropped out for us. So now we have to choose a data source. In summary, very briefly, a data source means just what it means: a data source. Where's the source for the data that is going to be displayed here? And that is what we have to choose. But because we don't have any data source, that's why we have none here. So now let's get a data source. So how do we add a data source? Right click and choose add new item. You're looking for a sitemap. You have to bear with me. It usually takes me time to find this. I don't know. Every time I want to add a sitemap file, I don't know. You probably have seen it before. Okay, this is it. Thank God. That one, it takes me quick to see today. You're looking for a sitemap. Just leave the name as it is, web.sitemap, and click on add. This is what you want to do. It's going to display this very brief file for you, and this is where you modify things. So here you want to display you want to input the URL of the page. You remember the URL of each page. So the first URL here is you want to add this squiggle. It's called squiggle. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I had been called, squiggle. You want to add a slash and the name of the website .aspx, the name of the page, sorry. Do you understand? The title, this will be shown on the link on page. This is what's going to be showing on the navigation link. And the description, you just give it a description. This is the home page. We want to do that for page 2 and page 3. So do the same thing here. Okay, go slash page 2 .aspx. Don't forget the ASPX is very essential. Sometimes I forget, and I just say page 2. That's what's going to be displayed, and just a small description. This is page 2. This is just a description. Now you want to add for page 3, so all you have to do is just follow the same thing. You get this. You say URL equals, just add it page 3 .aspx, title equals page 3. Can you see that we're getting help quickly? And description equals, this is page 3. You just want to close that, just like you do on HTML. So we have our sitemap. We've populated it with the if you have more than, every time you had a page, you have to come here to add it, and it's very quick. Click on close. It's gonna, if you want to save it. Do you want to save changes? Of course, want to save changes. We've had the changes. So now that we have our sitemap, we have to connect it to this menu. So now we have to go to the data source. Remember, we couldn't choose a data source, but now we can select new data source here. So our data source is sitemap. Remember, we just created a sitemap. Click on sitemap. specify an ID for the data source. You can just leave it as the default. Just click on OK. So we've connected to our sitemap. Just leave everything I will be explaining in the future, and it's been connected to the sitemap. So why we're not seeing our menu, the reason is because we have to modify the hold on, the menu. I'll show you. Where is it? I'm always looking for this. Is the static where is it? Is there, okay, yeah, static display level. Oh, sorry, static display level, sorry, it's 2. I want to choose the static display level to be 2. I'll tell you why it's 2 in a minute. If you open the web.sitemap again, you can see this. This is the first node, isn't it? Actually, this is the 0, 1, 2, if you get what I mean. So, which means you can actually easily have a submenu within a menu. You can have a menu with submenu, because if I input anything here and I say it should start at 1, that means this one will be the submenu. Don't worry, I'll explain what that means. So if you go back to the, can you see now, we said the static display level should be 2. If you say 1, because if you say 1, it's not going to display anything, because if you look at the web.sitemap, this is the first node and there's nothing in there. If I put items in there now, that means this one will be the submenu for this. Do you understand? I'm sure you do. You're very smart. Okay, so let me get out of there and let me change the menu. It's very easy to find. You see, this is not what you want to select. You want to select the menu. So let's select the menu from here and get the property and change the static display level to be 2. Okay, so now that we have our static display level to be 2, let's run our application. Let's run our default.asp.net application. Do not reference memory place that content. It's okay. It's because we deleted the previous content placeholder 2, and we haven't saved it. That's why it's telling us that it has some errors. The errors will disappear. It hasn't disappeared. Okay, I'll tell you how to fix it. It's not a problem. If we go to the source, we can see that it has added the content placeholder 2. All we just have to do is just delete it, isn't it? ASP content ID content 3 run server content placeholder 2 content. Just delete the culprit. We don't need the culprit there. Let's save it. Does the same thing happen to our page 2? Let's see, page 2 source. No, it's good. Okay, let's run our application again. It's because I deleted the content placeholder 2, remember, in the previous example. Anyway, we're back to, so now we have a menu. We can go to our default page, our page 2, our page 3. So we've got a menu, so we're happy, aren't we? We're happy glad. It's changing. So that's how you do your menu. Oh, before I go, quickly, let me see if I can. Oh no, don't worry, I'll do this in the next video. Thank you.